It was the dry season of 1856, a time when the winds carried whispers of war and the earth seemed to thirst for peace. The Luo tribe of Acholi, a people known for their resilience and unity, faced a grave threat. The neighboring tribes, envious of our fertile lands and strong herds, had begun to raid our villages. The men would return from the fields to find their homes burned, their livestock stolen, and their families in despair. It was during this time that our leader, Osen, a man of unmatched courage and wisdom, stood before the council of elders and declared, "We must rise as one, or we shall fall as many." This was the moment that changed everything. The most interesting part of our story begins here, not with the clashing of spears or the roaring of war cries, but with the quiet determination of a people who refused to be broken. In those days, security was not just the duty of warriors, it was the responsibility of every able-bodied man and woman. Osen knew that to defend our land, we needed more than just strength, we needed strategy. He called for a gathering of all the clans under the great tamarind tree, a sacred place where decisions of great importance were made. Every man who can wield a spear, every woman who can carry a message, and every child who can sound the alarm must be ready, Osen proclaimed. The recruitment of our forces was not forced, but inspired by a shared love for our land and people. Young men, eager to prove their bravery, volunteered to join the ranks of the warriors. They were trained not only in the art of combat, but also in the values of discipline, loyalty, and unity. The warriors were divided into units, each led by a seasoned fighter. Scouts were sent to the borders to watch for enemy movements, while messengers, often young girls known for their speed and agility, carried information between villages. The entire tribe became a network of eyes and ears, ensuring that no threat went unnoticed. While the men prepared for war, the women of the tribe took on the sacred duty of preparing the next generation. The girls, who had once spent their days playing by the river, were now called to the Wang U, the women's gathering place. Here, they were taught the ways of womanhood by the elder women, who were revered for their wisdom and experience. The teachings were not just about cooking, weaving, or tending to the home. They were lessons in strength, resilience, and leadership. The girls learned how to heal wounds with herbs, how to mediate disputes, and how to inspire their families in times of hardship. They were told stories of great women who had defended their villages with nothing but a hoe and their wits. One such story was that of Acholi, a young woman who had once led a group of girls to scare off a raiding party by lighting fires and beating drums, making the enemy believe our warriors were near. "You are not just girls," the elder women would say. "You are the backbone of this tribe. Without you, we cannot stand." The most gripping part of our tale came one moonless night when the enemy launched a surprise attack. The scouts had seen them coming, but they were too many and too fast. The warriors fought bravely, but it was the unity of the entire tribe that turned the tide. The women and children beat drums and raised alarms, while the elderly lit torches to guide the warriors in the dark. The girls, trained in the art of deception, created diversions that confused the enemy. Osen, leading from the front, rallied his men with a cry that echoed through the night. "For the land of our ancestors, for the future of our children, we shall not yield." The enemy, unprepared for such fierce resistance, retreated at dawn. That victory was not just a moment of triumph, it was a testament to the strength of a united people. The Luo tribe of Acholi became a symbol of bravery and resilience, not because of one leader or a few warriors, but because every member of the tribe played their part. Today, when I sit by the fire and tell this story to the young ones, I remind them that our strength lies not in our spears, but in our unity. The lessons of those times, of courage, sacrifice, and the transformative power of tradition, are as relevant today as they were then. And so the tale of the Luo tribe of Acholi lives on, not just as a story of the past, but as a guide for the future. For as long as we stand together, no enemy can break us,